Good morning, dearest brothers and sisters. It is Tuesday morning. Yesterday was our Canadian holiday of Thanksgiving, and I had an eventful weekend, that's for sure. Chevy, our cat, as you guys have seen before, he's a male cat, and male cats apparently have smaller urethras than the female cats, and the story of him, and most of you probably know, but we found him in the back seat of a vehicle. I work at a salvage yard, and they were going to crush him, and so we saw him, and that's obviously, he needed a home, so we brought him home, and so that was his first chance at dodging death, that's for sure. Well, this past weekend he had his urethra plugged up. Cats get crystals depending on diet, and so I have an older cat too, which I don't know if you've seen her before. She's kind of cranky pants for sure, but anyway, so we kind of try to find the right balanced food for both of them, and anyway, so apparently this food wasn't good for him, so it got all plugged up. So we had some emergency vet calls this weekend, and that brings me to the point of the video. I've been blessed enough to be taken care of, praise God, when it comes to every area of my life. And I pray that, and I know that it's all happening to you, each and every one of you. It's, again, as if you've watched the last couple of videos, it's just a matter of wanting to see it, dear brothers and sisters. And I know the harder the situation, the harder sometimes it is to see that. But the point of these lessons is for that reason, is to see the silver lining, to have faith in knowing that everything that's happening to you is for that reason. Well, I had two perfect examples of that this weekend. And again, it is very important, it's imperative that we share our testimony with one another. The purpose of having communion with one another is so that we can share the glory of God with each other, so that we all can see it. And that is truly our way of our Father showing his face to one another, is all these amazing examples of him revealing himself to you. So if you've got a story, dear brothers and sisters, not a story, but a testimony, please share in the comments. Let other brothers and sisters see these amazing examples, because it's these testimonies, these great moments of love that our Father shares with us, that fills our cups back up, puts oil back in our lamps, so that we just continue to tirelessly pursue forward. And so the cat, one of our family members, and if you've had an animal, you know that's just how it works. And I came from a family where my dad, it's a 10-cent problem. That's how my dad looked at it. That's a quick fix, And I don't ever remember "thou shalt not kill" it just saying humans. It's everything, right down to the mosquito, dear brothers and sisters. So we got to do what we can, and I just want to again talk to you about the timing. So our work gave us all a bonus this year, and it just so happens that it comes out in 2 days. So it is the 13th, it comes out on the 15th. And how perfect is our Father's timing that this happens to my cat this weekend. And I don't know if you've ever had to bring your cat to a vet, especially in an emergency type situation. It's never cheap. But who cares about money, dear brothers and sisters? And that's where we need to get at. I spent too many years going, what am I going to do? Where am I going to get this next? And I'll never, ever forget. I needed money more than I can remember in a lot of years. And I remember walking and looking down and finding a $20 bill on the ground. I also remember spending that $20 on, I think, cigarettes. So there's me pleading, asking for money, and the Father giving me $20. And there's me and my brutal, corrupt, fleshly existence and go and spend it on smokes. Bottom line is, dear brothers and sisters, this video isn't about addiction, and the good Lord knows I have had many and still fight to conquer them. So this isn't who's got what video. This is a moment of glory. This is a moment of how perfect our beautiful Creator is. So I have this moment where we need help because of our animal, and within days, the exact, and I don't even mean a little bit, I mean the exact amount of money that is given to me will exactly cover all the expenses from what's happened this weekend. And I had a choice, a free will choice to look at that and feel a burden of the animal, weighing me down, and even the thought of, should I even do this? It's interesting that you can put the animal down, you can kill the animal for $100, if you so choose to want to do that because you didn't feel that you wanted to spend that money. But the bottom line is, we were given an opportunity. We're all given an opportunity. I was given an opportunity this weekend to make a choice, dear brothers and sisters. And this isn't about a woe is me. This has nothing to do with this. This testimony is strictly to tell you that we do have a choice in everything. And it doesn't matter how grim or dark the outcome we think may look going forward. If we always make the right choice, it never will be bad, dear brothers and sisters. It never will be dark, because it doesn't matter, right down to your last dollar. If it's a matter of you giving that away to help somebody else, our Father's going to give you back 10. That's just how it operates. Because this construct, this system, this money system that we're involved in right now has nothing to do with where we're going, dear brothers and sisters. That is not our home at all. That's not how, that has no governance over any of us. It doesn't dictate how we live our lives at all. But the enemy has so sneakily convinced us that that's how it works. So we need to break free from that. And the moment that you can just take that money and let it go and put it aside and know that every dollar, every bread that's being given to you daily will continue to be given to you as long as you have faith. So that was truly amazing to me. The second thing I wanted to bring up is there is a spirit of strife going on right now amongst families. A lot of aggression, anger, separation. And the calamity that's happening in the world right now is not helping with that. It is actually causing a lot of division. And I see it in both my family as well as my wife's family. And it's mind-blowing to watch it operate and tear people apart. But again, it all comes back to a choice. Do you want to be a part of that? Are you for, are you against? What's your situation? Where do you stand? Well, you stand in the grace of God, bottom line, and that's it. And let Him take care of everything else, and you just be that vessel, that tool that's needed to be used at the time that when you're needed, so that you can do His work. So stand at attention and wait for Him to use you, and just be open to it, and have those eyes to see when that opportunity's there, and those ears to hear when He calls you. Just like that shepherd to the sheep and says, I need you to help me right now. And what not better for us to just, that's the greatest job in the world. It should give you that warm, fuzzy feeling inside right now, knowing that the Creator, our Father that spoke everything into existence by words, comes to us asking if we can help Him do His work on the place that He so gracefully created for us. So adhere to the call, you guys. When it came to my family this weekend, there's a lot of fighting. My dad's, as you all know, is sick and is preparing his bags to leave this plane of existence. And I have two older sisters, and they're not doing well with it. And my one sister just up and took off and, basically washed her hands of us because the stress got too heavy, because she's going through a lot of stuff as well. She's going through a drug addiction problem, and so she's battling with that, and she's doing well with that, but it's still there. It's still pulling on her. She's trying to crawl away, and it's just grabbing her, and she's fighting, and I love her. I really do. She is doing a phenomenal job. But she had a moment of weakness and decided to cut the strings from us and walk away. And I had a choice. I was angry, not going to lie. That was the quick, easy way, was to get angry. And I remember holding my phone in my hand and wanting to, having this thought of what I should message her. And it was just disgusting. And then I stopped. And then it's something else. Disgusting. That enemy, and those darts, it's just, he just throwing one after another, waiting for one to stick for me to, trip up and do something I'd regret. But praise God, I didn't. And that's where this relationship comes into handy, dear brothers and sisters. The strength of the relationship with our Father, the stronger it is, the easier it is to see the enemy for who he is and what he's trying to do to wreck your life. And it's easier for you to go, beat it. Get out of here, Satan. Get behind me. So I was dealing with the things with my cat this weekend, and there was a little bit of tension going on. And so I called my mom and my dad, just to see how dad's doing. And sure enough, both my sisters, which don't get along, both my sisters, my brother-in-law, were there with my mom and my dad all at the same time, having a great visit together. And when I finally got to talk to my dad, he was so happy about it. He was crying and, asked me if I had anything to do with it. And I said, no, Dad. I said that this is God. This is nothing short of God. And my mom, it's amazing, was talking about, well, it was a coincidence that, both my sister, Jennifer, and both my other sister, Allison, look who it is, guys, came at the same time. And I said, no, Mom, there is no coincidence. There's absolutely no coincidence that it would have worked that way. It's all with perfect timing that it worked out that way. And I just want you all to know that there is no coincidence. This little beautiful animal, right here, coming and even jumping on my lap right now just to come and say hi to you guys. Just be very, very thankful, guys. Doesn't matter what's going on in your life right now, how you may physically be in pain right now, you may be spiritually, you may be mentally, but today is a new day. Today is a brand new day. Today is a day for you to stand up and just put a smile on your face and go, is that all you got? Let's go. Our Father was always there with us, always. And he's going to get us through all of it. This is all just getting us prepared, dear brothers and sisters. It's practice makes perfect. How do you get used to chaos when you don't go through chaos? We have to go through chaos, dear brothers and sisters. We have to go through these things so that we know what it's like. It's a little by little inching us our way through, so that we know what it feels like, so it makes it easier to identify the next time it happens. And now when we finally understand where it's coming from, and yes, it's coming from our enemy, but our beautiful Father is allowing that to happen to you. And I know that's a point of issue with a lot of non-believers. How could your God allow that to happen to you? Because he loves me. Because he loves you. That's why. Because what's coming is going to be difficult. And with all these things that are happening to us, leading us up to that point, when we finally get there, it will not be as bad. So I just wanted to say hi, you guys. I love you. I pray you all have an amazing day. I apologize I haven't been on here too often or shared as much as I normally have. I as like you, am going through life and learning as I go, and trying to manage and balance and obey and adhere as best to my ability. And I'm not going to worry about the things that I did wrong yesterday. I'm going to realize those things and learn from them. And today is a brand new day, and I'm going to start over again. So praise God, dear brothers and sisters, because He is amazing. And this whole thing is such a gift. And I just pray that you're blessed today, and that He covers you with His protection, and that He continues to show you exactly what you need to see, because today is your day. So I hope you have a great day, guys. Enjoy the time that we've got left, because we don't know how much we have. We could have lots, we could have little, but every second counts. So we'll chat soon, and God bless you guys. Bye.